On this adventure, we begin a 2-week-long tour of some unique and exciting destinations in the northernmost part of Nunavik, Quebec's Arctic region. It's one of the most remote and sparsely populated regions on Earth. On this first leg of the trip, we'll be exploring the Pingualuit National Park for 5 days of adventure on the tundra and high Arctic terrain of the Quebec Peninsula. To get there, our trip begins in Montreal with a 2-hour flight north to Kuujjuaq, the largest of Nunavik's 14 communities. From here, we board a connecting flight on an Air Inuit Twin Otter destined for the coastal village of Kanyak-Suujjuaq, 425 kilometers further north. Located just 100 kilometers east of the park, this is where flights to the park originate and return. Formerly known as Wakeham Bay, the village of 700 mostly Inuit residents is set among the treeless mountains of a fjord-like estuary, about 30 kilometers inland from the Hudson Strait. It's an interesting region with a history of ancient Dorset, Thule, and Inuit habitation going back at least 1,200 years. The Pingualuit National Park is just a half-hour flight away. En route to the park, we fly over deep valleys, dozens of rivers and streams, and landscapes dotted with last winter's snow, even though it's mid-August. The park covers 1,100 square kilometers and is the home of the Pingualuit Crater and Lake, the centerpiece of the park. As we approach, we can see the crater, the base camp, and the adjacent airstrip carved out of the boulder-strewn tundra. When you realize exactly where we are, 1,800 kilometers north of Montreal, it's remarkable how easy it is to get here in the middle of nowhere at the top of the world. The main base camp, adjacent to the crater, is the starting point for various adventures. Experienced local guides lead excursions through this vast, totally unspoiled area. We're here to take in the spectacular scenery, some hiking, observe wildlife and birds, a little boating and fishing, an overnight outpost adventure, and of course to see the crater.